What's up, guys? SeaOtterGamer here, back with another episode of Realm of the Mad God. We are playing our Huntress? Wait, that can't be right. Yes, it is. We are playing a Huntress. This was one of the characters that I made on Steam, on my stream. Not on Steam. Well, also on Steam. But I made during my stream because I had a bow and a trap and some leather armor. And so it allowed me to basically free up some spots in my vault for potions and stuff. So, but, you know, I felt, you know, it'd be fun to play a bow class. I didn't want to make an archer. I don't actually have any spots for it anyways. So, you know, I was like, you know what? Let's take our Huntress out for a little joyride here, shall we? Now, hey, Cerberus, how's it going, bud? Howdy doodly. Howdy doodly. Howdy doodly. Howdy doodly. Anyways. So, that makes two people who messaged me who were on and playing. There's one other player. Paul's on, and he's playing as well. So, I'm trying to actually just get a few potions because the server's being a little bit laggy. And so, I'd rather have a few extra potions, but I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. So, let's head... Cemetery! Cemetery! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. I'm excited. This is probably my favorite dungeon. Honestly, it's probably my favorite dungeon. And so we get to try out our trap and stuff and everything now as well. So, because I don't think that we've really tried that before. So, it's kind of you can use it two ways. You can use it, one is a trap where you throw it. I'll show you what it looks like here. It's like a little bomb, and it traps this area. So, I don't know. There we go, and it did damage there. So, you can do it that way, or you can kind of use it as a spell bomb itself, and kind of aim it like a poison bomb type thing for your assassin. So, that's fun, and I enjoy it a lot, actually. So, although it takes up a lot of mana, and I don't have a lot of mana on this character. It takes up 140, and we have 191. So, yeah, you know, you can use it once or twice. Maybe, you know, we should save up for the boss. That's what we'll do. We will save up for when the boss is here. And you know what? I am going to use up, down, left, and right a little bit. Here we go. All right. So, I've been getting some really, really awesome feedback. I want to just take a second to thank you guys, because you guys have been helping me a lot with learning how to basically rotate and do everything from scratch, and that has been really, really nice. I really do appreciate it. So I don't even know it was there. Someone will drop something. I'm sure they will. Maybe. Possibly. And nope. All right. Next to the next little area here. So, I do really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, comment, and help me expand and get better. I will take that, though. Thank you. So, we'll kill this guy, because these are the annoying little ghosties. I hate these. I pretty much say that every time I'm in one of these, but these are probably one of my least favorite enemies, honestly. Alright, here we go. So, I have a feeling we're probably not going to get very good stuff. But, you know what? We're going to have fun. It's just because there's so many people in here. There's just so many people. It's better if you have, like, 3 or 4, you know. Maybe 5, but... Oh, yeah. So, I was saying, you know, the comments I was getting on how to do better basically was saying rotate to keep people in your screen and then go ahead and use up, down, left, and right as you see fit. Someone also said you can bind whether or not you are centered or off-centered. So we might look into that as well. So unbinding that, I'm not sure. We'll get used to it like this first, and then we'll add some complexity to it. I think that's the better way to do it. Instead of, you know, oh, hello. Let's actually dodge stuff. Sea Otter, if you don't mind, that would be great. All right, let's also, you know, maybe heal up and not die. So, you know, important things, not dying and dodging stuff. So I thought I would take a little bit of time here to talk about constructive feedback and critique. Now, you guys have been doing an awesome job at it, but I've met plenty of people who can't take constructive feedback, and I'm part of a Let's Play community here, and we try and help each other out. So we watch each other's videos and give each other feedback in order to improve. So that is probably why you see a lot of improvements on videos of mine. I've gotten some really good feedback from people, and so all right. So we've trapped that, and now we are being attacked by these. Which I know I shouldn't care, but I just really don't want to die. Anything good? A quiver doesn't really help us out. A cloak helps us out, but someone else took it. We do have an assassin. Is it assassin? Is it assassin to use the cloak? We do have the character with the cloak. I can't remember right now. So, oh yeah, I was talking about feedback. All right, so here's the deal, yo. If you have a YouTube video, this is especially pertinent to you. Here is why feedback is super important. So I believe in a positive feedback loop type approach to making stuff better. And by that, I mean you put out some content, in my case, a video, right? So you put out a video, and then you watch your video over, you critique yourself, you get feedback from other people, and you use all of that feedback to determine what course you want to take in order to make your next piece of content better, in my case, a video, right? And then you use that feedback to make the next one better, and then you do the same thing over again. You ask for feedback, you critique yourself, and you just keep doing that. It's a loop, right? So make content, get feedback, make it better, make content, get feedback, make it better. That is how you get better at a lot of things. I mean, not just YouTube and stuff. You can apply that to many things, but that is the way that I have found to get better. And honestly, if you're doing YouTube and stuff, what I suggest you do is to basically focus on one, maybe two things at a time. So let's say you just started out and you're like, I want to get the best sound and the best video and the best commentary and the best art and the best SEO, which is search engine optimization. We'll get into that later. Do you have a priest or sorcerer? I have a priest. Speaking of which, Torg Attacks, that's Paul, by the way, was very, very kind enough to, anything good? To donate to us the bow that we were using, as well as the ring that we are using. So that was very, very generous of him. So I appreciate it a big deal, especially the ring. I do appreciate the bow as well, but I love defense rings. I feel like they definitely help. Is anyone gonna drop something? Possibly. That guy's just gonna be there in the corner. Help me not die, which is, as you probably already know, a big problem of mine. But so I really do appreciate everyone who's donated to me equipment in this game. It's helped me out a ton. Probably saved my life several different times. So I do appreciate it. I have a priest. All right, there we go. That's me trying to type in between, when there's gonna be stuff. All right, here we go. I feel like the trap is actually really good for this because we know when the boss is gonna be here and where it's gonna spawn, and so you can kind of time it, right? Which is great. All right, let's. Sorry, Paul. Give me 1 second here. I'm in the middle of a cemetery. Sorry, bud. What tier wand does it have? I think it has the present dispensing. It's a T11. It's an 11. All right, cool. So we were talking about feedback. So here's why feedback is super, super important for what you're doing. You have a limited scope of your own work, and there's some people who are overly critical of your work, of themselves, actually. There's people who are overly critical of themselves, and then there's people who, aren't critical enough of themselves, I guess would be the way that I would say it, right? So getting good feedback from people is a great way to see kind of where you lie and what you can improve on, right? And as much feedback as you can get, you will get, stuff that you didn't even think of, and, it's very much a help each other mentality, right? Ooh, Oh, someone else snack. That priest guy, he probably can use it better than I can, though. Actually, I think I have a better... Yeah, the T12. All right, well, that was successful, to say the least. We got some good stuff, and we had fun, and that's the main part of it. So getting feedback is absolutely, absolutely crucial to bettering yourself. So I definitely recommend it. Now, here's the thing about critique and feedback, though. And here's the caveat. I'm going to use YouTube as an example, as I always do, because it's the one that I know the best, right? And that I'm very passionate about. So here's the thing about critique and feedback is don't be in the mindset to just take any advice that gets thrown your way, right? So it is up to you to determine... Oh, who's this guy? Don't TP to people saying clan horse and stuff. They're just at Avatar. All right. I will refrain from that. So, don't feel that it is necessary. I can English good. Don't feel that it is necessary to take all of the feedback that people give you, because this was the other person who was playing. Is that the Vanguard princess? Oh, it's just the Vanguard. It's me, Captain Snicky. How's it going, bud? How's it going? Oh, look, the gang's all here. All right, let's go kill some stuff. Oh, there's a ghost god. No, yeah, there's a ghost god over here. So, how's it going, guys? Shout out to Captain Snicky. They've helped, and also Paul, have helped me a lot in my videos, whether or not they were in the video that I recorded or not. So they've helped me out. And they've helped me out a lot in the comment section as well, kind of helping me get better at the game. So I do appreciate that. Let's head back to what I was talking about a little bit prior. Don't feel obligated to take everybody's advice, especially because, honestly, if you take advice, most of the time it's going to contradict, right? So somebody's going to say, you know, turn up the music, and some person will be like, turn down the music because I can't hear you. We got a thing. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Got a feline egg and T9 dragon scale armor. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. What do you got? You got better stuff. You don't need no T9 armor. You got better stuff already. Although if you want it, I would not be opposed to giving it to you. So, oh, we got a purple. All right, we'll take it. Why not? We can drop it for somebody. So don't, so here's the thing, and here's the reason why I usually don't take as much, and we're getting some lag now, don't take as much channel critique anymore. I still get critique on how I play games to try and to do better at that. That is our daily quest item right there. That is what that is. That is our daily quest item. Let's see if we can get over to it. There's a lot of stuff over there now. Okay, let's not die. First order of business, don't die. Second order of business, get this and go turn it in. So we're gonna go turn that in. We'll open our egg as well. It'll be excellent. So I mean, I get a lot of, and I feel bad kind of saying this, but it's true. I get a lot of feedback on my channel that contradicts, and so. Holy, that is a lot of life potions, man. That is a ton of life potions, man. Sweet, I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna even try and spell your name. I do appreciate. You'll have to watch it tomorrow. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. I'm gonna probably use that to get defense to level up. Let's see, that is what I need. To level up my knight and get him going here. But alright, we need a T8 wand is next. So, but I really do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And he was trying to trade with me earlier. Does that mean that he had that whole inventory full of life potions? I hope not. Because that's a scary thought right there. What should we take out of here? What should we take out of here? We're gonna feed, I guess, this one. We'll put this guy in there. We'll feed that one. So which means we need to head to the pet yard. So All right, so what I was saying is I get a lot of people requesting games and all sorts of stuff. And I've gotten to the point, and like I said, I feel kind of bad. Not feed, you idiot. I feel kind of bad saying this, but I've gotten to the point to where I stopped kind of taking advice on a lot of stuff, especially games to play. I have a huge list. You know what? We're going to feed this. We don't need it right now. I have an absolutely overwhelming list of games to play right now. We got an orange cat. What does the orange cat do? We have a white cat. What does the orange cat do? I'm excited. Where you at, orange cat? Tabby cat? Little bitty tabby cat. Where are you at? Oh my god. Oh, there you are. Can you, like, not be right here? Oh, there you are. Okay. Attack mid, electric, and decoy. Not as good as our other one. What is our other one? It had mana, right? Magic heal. Yeah, that's right. So, alright, so let's head back to the Nexus. We're gonna hop back in here in a bit. Let's see. We will keep this here. What's that? We're gonna drop this and that. So, man, that is just absolutely too generous. I mean, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna... Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So, where are you at? Exuberant, where are you at? There you are. Let's see. Not trade. That wasn't whisper. I hope that he watches this tomorrow and sees kind of what I'm saying as well. I'm sure he will. So I do really appreciate that. Let's see, we're 17 minutes in. I'm going to probably, here's what we're going to do. We're going to change characters real quick. You'll see, you guys can spend some time with my knight here. I'm going to basically drink a whole bunch of potions is what I'm going to do. So we're going to start with speed and dex. Speed. 4. What else? There's another speed. We'll do that. And dex. We'll drink those as well. So this, you know, we want to max out this character. We really do. So this will get us closer. So, all right. That looks pretty good. And you know what? We'll do this. Do some, you know. There we go. All right, that looks a little bit better. There was some more. Yeah, we'll take this over here. All right, that looks better. All right, I really do appreciate it, Captain Snicky. How did you even get that many? You are absolutely much better. And I have no problem saying this. You are much better at this game than I am, obviously. So, all right, so let's that emptied out our vault. That's great. That's great. So, and I don't feel bad about that. Because now we can do this. Do we not? Okay, I was gonna say, do we not have room? Let's take this one in. This here, that there. All right, I can do some more keeping later for that kind of stuff. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna head back in. We're gonna play for another minute or two. So, and we'll head back to Medusa. We're going to play for another few minutes or so and then call that an episode. I would like to touch back on kind of the purpose of... Oh, hello! We could do another horse. That would be great. Another cemetery. That's what I was looking for. That would be awesome. So, there's a lot of gods over there now, so you have to kind of be more careful. Yeah, there we go. Cool! Alright, 2 cemeteries in 1. Very special episode here. Let's turn around. Turn around. All right. So what I'm saying is you don't have to take all of the feedback that is given to you. It's your prerogative as, you know, let's say a channel owner, I guess we'll keep with the YouTube theme, to basically take whatever feedback you deem to be necessary and to work towards what you are trying to accomplish with your channel. And, you know, I'm using the words like channel and and, you know, content creator and that kind of stuff. But it really applies to a lot of things, right? Especially like school, sports, all sorts of good stuff. So what I'm saying is make sure to take the feedback that is given to you, because good feedback is hard to find, and you know, just any feedback is good feedback. I'm not saying like trolls or feedback where people are like, go drink bleach. That's not feedback, that's just a troll, right? But definitely consider what people are telling you that they would like to either see and or what you could do better. That is nice armor. I know I already have some, but I'm gonna keep it anyways because it's a nice set. So, and I'm not saying you have to abide by it, but keep it in the back of your mind, you know, that somebody said that, you know, they thought you could be better at something, and we don't need either of those. Oh, what is that? T4 skull. Don't really need any of this. Cool. All right, let's keep heading down. Oh, someone else dropped something. That's right. That's right. So, you know, what I'm saying is, you know, take the feedback that's given to you. Think about it. Think about what it would change for your channel, what repercussions, what have you, that taking that advice would have, and make an educated guess or assumption of whether or not you want to take that feedback in. So, I still want to know what you guys want to see me play. I don't feel obligated to check everything out. I do check out every game that you guys message me, but it's not a surefire, you know, that I'm going to play it. Like, for instance, someone the other day said I should check out Terror Tech, and it looks like it's fun, but I'm not quite sure if it's the right kind of game for me. And it's also $20 that I can't really spend right now because we just bought a new graphics card. And so I'm kind of like, you know, I'll put that in my back pocket for maybe later. But for right now, you know, I that's not something I'm able to do. So, and you know, if there's games like this one, if you guys find a game that's like this, you know, I would love to see it. I know I've been in the subreddit, and there's people who are making their own games based off of this one, trying to make it better, which is awesome as well. And if any of them ever come out, I would love to show you guys them. I think that would be a great use of my time, right? I think, did they kill that off? Looks like we killed that off super quick. Don't need it. T7 wand is what we want right now. T7 wand would be great. Where's that at? There's a lot of knights here. My God. Alright. T8 armor. You know what? I don't need it. Someone else can have it. That's fine. Someone else take that. I don't know. I hope what I'm trying to convey is coming out right. I'm a little bit tired right now. But basically all I'm saying is, you know, take as much feedback as you can get. Feedback is not somebody saying that you're bad at something necessarily. It's them trying to help you improve at it. You know, it's good for everybody, right? Feedback means you get better videos, you know. Sorry, one sec. My brain just kind of went kaput. Feedback says that, you know, if you take feedback and you improve, then you get better, and other people get to also see the results of that feedback as well. You know, so we help each other out. So, and if you are doing YouTube videos, then I'm part of the Let's Play subreddit. And we do Feedback Fridays where we give everybody feedback on their stuff on Friday and try and help each other out. And it is amazing. And I've gotten some really, really good feedback from it that's really helped me out. It's still the same. So, I don't know. That's all I'm really trying to say. Because I get some people, you know, that I've given feedback to that get, like, butthurt, that think I'm, like, attacking them personally. And what really I'm saying, like, hey, you know, I can't quite... Oh, that's pretty nice. I guess we'll keep that. I can't quite hear you over your game audio, which is something that, oh, someone else can take that, that's fine. Which is something that I had to really struggle with when I started, you know. And so obviously, if you can't hear the person commentating, then why have the commentation, you know? The commentary, not the commentation. So I think that's a perfectly valid piece of feedback there. You know, and so you get people who just don't take it right, and you're like, all right, dude, you know, I'm trying to help you out, but, you know, either take my advice or leave it. It's no skin off my back, you know? So, and that's okay. What are these? Why are people trying to trade with me? I don't understand. Things are happening. What's going on, man? Alright. So, alright, sweet. Oh, I tried to accept it, but this must be the last, is it? No, it's not. Ooh, that was dangerous, to say the least. So yeah, I'm saying, you know, oh, armor's broken. That's no good. That's no good. Alright, cool. We're better. We're back here. You know. Don't ever put down the people giving you feedback, because it's not something personal, right? It is what it is. It's just trying to make you better at something, you know. And obviously that doesn't mean trolls. I'm talking about legitimate feedback, right? Not just people trolling. Oh, that sucks, man. R.I.P. Rest in pepperoni's trap freeze. That is awful. Sorry, man. Sorry. Alright, anybody gonna drop stuff? Some stuff and things? Drop some things and some stuff, maybe? I'm not trying to be greedy. I understand that I have some pretty good stuff already. So, I'm going to take that as a no. We're going to deposit some of this. And I think that will probably do it for our episode. So I hope that gave you guys some stuff to think about. I do very much appreciate feedback. So don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm saying, like, don't give me feedback because I'm not going to listen to it anyways. I hope that was not the impression that you got from that. What I'm trying to say is, you know, I take any and all feedback into consideration. It's just that I will not necessarily implement everything. And we'll have to see if that's better or worse than what we have on our other guy. But that is it for this episode. I feel like it was successful. I had a lot of fun, and I mean, that's kind of what it boils down to. That's the important part, right? Whether or not you're having fun with this. Thanks a lot to Captain Snicky for the huge, immense donation. What is this? That's cool. I've never seen that before. The huge, immense donation. I will definitely take that to good use, and I really do appreciate it. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. And anyone else who's donated equipment to me in this game and stuff, I do really appreciate it. So that is all I have to say. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.